just seems so beautiful how fast the seasons change, don't you think? I agree. I know most people, they think that we're in spring, but to me, we're in fall eve. Yep. So today you need a lice check. No, whatever you're thinking right now, it's not true. You in fact do need a lice check. And I'm the doctor, so you don't need to tell me otherwise. To keep it calm and cool and collected. This will not take very long. We will be starting our examination with these chopsticks. They are both of equal length. You're in pain. It's okay, that's normal. That's normal. I'm gonna help. I just need you to stay very, 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 very still for me. Can you do that while I just... Good, good, good. Your scalp is not bleeding. I'm not noticing any blood. I know you feel wet, but it's okay. It's probably normal. Your hair is a little knotted. You came right from bed. I see. Don't worry, it happens. Some people just don't have enough time to get changed on their way to the appointment. I don't have a normal brush, but I do have this one. It should do the trick. Most people do brush their hair, but like I said, I understand. Life is busy. Yeah. So I'm just going to... Just brushing your hair here. Just getting out all the knots so I can better find the creepy crawlies, the lice. Find any louse we can. If there's one, if there's multiple, we will get them all out. We will exterminate anything that we find. Just relax. I know this can be very calming and soothing, so ease into it. Ease into it. Do you know what that word means? Because you're not really easing. Ease, relax, relax, relax. It's okay. Does this hurt at all? I understand. Sometimes it's even an emotional pain when we get our lice. No, we get a lice check. And sometimes it's an emotional pain when we must have lice removed. Sadly, in order to create our lives to be comfortable, we have to exterminate the pests. But I promise you, death, it's all a part of the natural life cycle. I'm sure you understand that better than I do. So, I'm just noticing your ends need to be trimmed. Lots of splits. When's the last time you went for a haircut? 6 months ago. It's a bit of a long time to wait. You've been busy. Okay. I prepare for a lot of life changes as well myself, and I still make time for haircuts. Not to be judgmental, sorry. Anyways, just to search the scalp a little bit more with a little bit more detail, I'm going to be using these picks. They're wooden. They have these little fluffy ends to them. Just stay very still, please. Thank you. Just going along the hairline. Looks good. It looks normal. I don't know why you're in so much pain right now. No, just, I get it, but just breathe or something. I don't know. Well, I have to get the lice check done and over with, and then you can see a new doctor, yes. That works. We can't transfer you now. I'm mid-procedure. Would you ask a surgeon to leave the room mid-operation? I don't think so. Let me think upon it, but I don't think so. Okay, let me just search the scalp. Searching the scalp here. I'm trying to be quick. I understand that you're in a rush and all. Time limit, a time frame, whatever you want to call it. I understand that. You can't stop nature, but if you could just calm yourself, that would be great. Are you snacky? We don't have much. We don't have a freezer, so I can't get you that, but I can get you cinnamon hearts. You ever eaten these before? They're pretty good, so give it a try, give it a try. I think I see something. I'm trying to listen. Sometimes the lights make noise. I think I see nothing. Gosh darn it, just some dandruff. Why did you even come in for a lice check today? Do you even have an itchy scalp? Yeah, you're not dry. I see no redness. I see nothing. I mean, like, why? I don't understand. Why are you here? I'm looking and I just... It confuses me. Kerfuffles. Let's go back to the chopsticks. Genuinely, I am confused. There's nothing in your scalp. Wait, you already knew? You knew you didn't have lice. I'm just confused then. Are you just trying to waste my time, or? Oh, no. Yeah, the department that you're looking for is not even on this floor. How did you even get here? No, we don't do labor. Oh yeah, you do look like you are in active labor though, huh? Well, can I? Yeah, there's definitely a baby. Yeah, I can see its head. I don't think we have time to move you anymore. I mean, if you would have told me, like, I don't know, say 9 minutes ago, maybe, but no, you are way too far along. I'll have to help you. I mean, I'm more of an exterminator kind of guy, but I can help. Probably. It can't be that hard. It can't be that different, right? Yeah, I don't know either. Okay, well, we're just gonna calm, we're gonna breathe, and I guess we're gonna push. I hear that in movies. So if you could try doing that, that'd probably be great. Okay, you're like super close, I think. Yeah, I can see its toes. Okay. Good job. Well, I don't know its gender because it's wearing clothes. The clothes are pretty ratted and tatted though, so no offense, but your womb is clearly a very hostile environment. I mean, this is truly incredible though. Normally, Normally I'm killing little pests, but today I helped give life to one. Which is a truly full circle moment. Sadly, I do think you have to take this baby home, even if it's ugly. Yeah, I think that's the law at least, so it's not that ugly. It has your eyes. Psst. Hello, girl. Look, I hate to bother you, but I am a dandruff professional, and I need to help you. Okay, so you have dandruff. Did you know? You've seen it? Yeah, you know, because you've looked in the mirror before. Then why haven't you done anything about it? Oh, you have. What have you done? Medicated shampoos, diet. Okay, that's all sounds like good things to do. But clearly they haven't been working. I can help you. I can. Pinky promise. I just actually came from work. And I have all my tools here. So don't feel embarrassed that we're on the bus. I've seen far stranger things, stranger occurrences happening on this bus. Just trust, sit back, relax, and you are in excellent hands, okay? Good. First off, I'm gonna just take a look with my light, just so I can see what's actually happening here. Okay. Yeah, I see a lot behind the ears. I'm gonna look underneath. Neck here, just seeing what I can see. Okay, good. Good. Okay, sit up straight. Good. So how long have you been dealing with these issues? Yeah, okay. Long time. Fair enough. Have you seen a doctor? Okay, yeah. Dermatologist, yeah. Okay. Okay. Just gonna make a really good part here. Take a look with my magnifying glass. Well, basically, I need to know what kind of dandruff we're dealing with. Quite often, when people get dandruff, they think that there's only one type, but there's multiple subsections. Of course, each one needing their own treatment, each one with their own personality and their own traits, and because of that, to deal with them very differently. Some dandruff is very stubborn. Some dandruff acts like a Gemini. Other dandruff acts more like a Cancer. Talking about the zodiac sign, not the disease. What kind of traits would you say your dandruff has? Resilient. That's a good one. Okay, loyal. Another good one. Hardworking. For sure. Okay. Well, we don't want to rank the dandruff traits. You try to enjoy all of the dandruff traits equally, otherwise the dandruff might react similarly to how a child would, given those circumstances. I need my tweezers. So many tools these days, and I also keep a few Game Boys in here, a few Tamagotchis. It just makes it difficult to find before. Yeah, I'm a big Tamagotchi fan, and I just feel like it's important, since a lot of my job involves destroying dandruff. I want to ensure that I'm providing an outlet for nurturing and for creating. I'm not seeing my tweezers. That's really bad. This might mean that somebody has stolen from me again. And the last time that happened, it ended up with both of us being in jail. And I don't want to go back. Okay, well, I don't have tweezers, but I do have cat nail scissors, so I'm just gonna try. There was a little piece I noticed here. Where is it? Here it is. Little strand of hair. I'm gonna keep this for a biopsy. Excellent. Just dusting off whatever can be dusted. How does that feel? Okay. Now, I don't have my tweezers, but I'm hoping that making a sort of tweezer sound will provide the same service as a tweezer would. Tweezer, I normally pluck off some of the dandruff bits, but like I said, I can't do that, so I'm just going to provide the sound of the tweezers, and then I'm going to just use my fingers and pick off the chunks of dead skin. You're being an excellent patient, besides the fact that your neck keeps moving. I don't appreciate that. It makes it very hard for me to work. Remember, I'm a professional. Treat me, well, at least something with professionalism. Somewhat, maybe. I guess we're on a bus, so you can only treat me with so much professionalism. Maybe I should try and be kinder. I think it's probably my temper that resulted in my jail sentence in the first place. Okay, I think that should be enough sound. Now I'm just gonna go in. Just going to throw the dandruff on the bus floor where it probably belongs. Okay, your dandruff is definitely stubborn. It's definitely not wanting to escape your head. So I'm going to try and scrape a lot of it off with a little derma roller. This acts as like a scraping tool to just really get that dandruff scraped off, you know. It's quite difficult because it sticks to your scalp, it sticks to the hair follicle, the pore, all of it, you know. It's got a good monkey grip on it, so both hands and toes. So this is just going to help to remove it while you are a shedder. It's okay. So is my dog. So I understand. Problem area that I'm just going to continually work. Very good, you're doing a good job. I'm really proud of you. How does that feel? You feel okay? Good. I've got this little scooper tool. I'm just going to use it to scratch the scalp. You should feel a lot of relief. I know that these symptoms can cause a lot of discomfort, so I'm hoping to provide a lot of relief today. I'm just going to get up a little bit just so I can better see the area. Okay. Looking at the top of your head now is much easier, especially at this angle. Good. I've got another tool here for scraping. It's a little cat scratcher. Which sensation of scraping have you liked the best? Which one do you think has sounded the best as well? I'm always curious to hear people's inputs, patients' opinions, and thoughts. I find them quite fascinating, so I'd love to know. Just pay attention to the sensation and the sound. The next tool I'm going to be using is this small spoolie. You probably already know what we're going to be doing with it, of course. We're going to be scratching and stimulating the scalp to help remove the dandruff. Now, one thing that a lot of people don't believe about dandruff is you can remove it for life simply by removing it in the proper professional way So this should help alleviate symptoms long-term and short-term. And if you continue to come into my clinic, I know we're in the bus today, but if you do ever come into my clinic, you can most certainly help with long-term symptoms. So don't feel afraid. I'll give you my business card, and I'd love to see you in sometime. You can also brush your eyebrow hairs. Sorry, I'm getting hair in your face. Eyelashes and nose hairs as well, if that is deemed necessary. It could also be for ears, but we just use it for the scalp. I really love your micro bangs. They're very micro. Very nice. Good. Okay. Getting back into my seat here before the bus driver yells at me. Trust me, he has done very many times in the past. Trust me. I do not need another yelling at. Okay. Oh gosh, my supplies are everywhere. It's a mess in here now. Okay. It's fine. This is just like another Tuesday for me. I do this for people all the time. Just gonna go ahead and scratch your scalp with my fingers. Just relax. I know behind the ears can get really itchy, so I'm just gonna go behind both of them. Scratching, massaging the scalp. The ends of your hair look very healthy, by the way. Dandruff is clearly not inhibiting hair growth, and your healthy hair follicle, which is great to see. Just brushing away any little chunks or pieces that are just on the top of the head here. Good. Okay. Well, if you ever are wanting to see someone about this issue again, definitely come into my office, and I'd be happy to help you. But you should receive definitely short-term relief and aid from this procedure today. not too much concern, but yeah. Now that we are finished, I should clean up because I don't want more of my stuff getting stolen. For obvious reasons. Well, I hope to see you again soon on the bus because I meet a lot of cool people on here and I like to be their friends. Okay, bye. And if you by chance made it to the end of the video, you should check out my stationery sticker shop, Moth Country on Ko-Fi. This is my frog band sticker sheet, and they're so cute and lovely and adorable, so. And I truly can't thank you guys enough for watching these videos and supporting me on YouTube as well. So yeah, love you all. Goodbye. Before we get started in the video, I just wanted to show you guys my frog band sticker sheets that I have. They are high quality, and if you like stickers or stationery, you should definitely check out my shop. Link is in the description. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all the support, and I hope that you enjoy the video. Hello there. I'm just catching up on some of my studies. What are you doing? Your head is itchy, and you came to me for support. Well, don't mind at all, but my book actually might be able to help us. I believe, yeah, on page 17. It has a solution. And with this book, I think I can help you. I really do. I'm going to start by putting on some gloves. It's important, so as to not transfer any creepy crawlies. So how's your day been? Have you seen any small geese around? It's that time of year, you know. I'm always on the hunt. I'm always looking out for them. Just, you know, never know what you might find, and it's important to pay your respects. Okay, so we have my gloves on in order to not spread anything in case you do have lice. So it's okay if I touch you. Good. I'm a bit nervous. I'm a little out of practice. It's been a while since I've done a lice check on somebody. I used to do them all the time, but it's been a while. Yeah. So where are you itchy? Behind the ears? Oh yeah, I definitely see redness, irritation. Which is obviously common with scratching. Okay, well, to start us off, we just need two searching tools. I use crayons. I recently discovered the environmental implication of other tools, but crayons. I guess there's something in the wax. It's a good tool to use and to eat, actually, because you ever see those wax candies? Crayons, I'm telling you, you can do something pretty similar. And better, honestly. You can even just eat the wax straight up. I mean, it's becoming more socially acceptable. I've done it for years. my first inspection, my first thoughts. I don't want to alarm you. I don't want to send off alarm bells in your head, but you are infested. There are many creepy crawlies on your head, just as you suspected. But, as I told you, I have sorry, I almost sneezed. I have all the necessary tools to aid you in your time of need and anguish today. First, I must get a better look because I have to know if I need to fight fire with fire or lice treatment. You feel? So, I've got my ladybug magnifying glass. It's a little dirty because I use it when I want to find ladybugs, obviously. It's got this glass. I don't know actually. Mama. Anyways, it's gonna help me see all the creepy crawlies on your scalp that are crittering and running around. Then I have a laser pointer because lice are kind of like cats when you really think about it. So, I'm gonna see if they'll follow the laser pointer. Does that make sense? No? Don't worry, it will. Okay, I'm gonna get a little higher here so I can really take an inspection and see what we've got going on. So, using the laser pointer, seeing if the lice will follow and run around. Along the hairline, just taking a good peek here. Have you ever seen a cat? Have you seen one in the last few days? Very good. You can tell a lot about a person based on how they answer that question. Yes. Well, mostly you can tell if they like cats or not, which I find very valuable in judging a character's honor. I'm gonna take a look at just the hair now. Not really focusing too much on the scalp, just seeing what I can see just along the hair on each little follicle. Good. Let me part your hair. I'm just gonna see if I can talk to these little critters so I can see if I can negotiate a deal. This basket of markers here. Just trying to find the perfect one, the one that I think the lice will like the most, because lice are very particular and very picky. Have you ever met a lice that wasn't a louse? I guess I should say I know that that's the singular form, but I also don't really care. Listen to me. I will cut you a deal if you leave this scalp immediately. Do you hear? hear them? I don't hear them either. This is very concerning. I think that you might not only be infested with lice, but also evil lice. I haven't dealt with evil lice in a long time, but I'm prepared to do so today. We'll need to bring out the big guns. These are giant actually they're normal size drumsticks. But these are gonna show the evil lice who is boss. Of course, you must note who is boss. It is me and it is you. If anybody tells me I have bad rhythm, just remember you're talking to somebody who has sticks in their hands and who aren't afraid to use them. I have very good rhythm. You are definitely infested. I'm definitely infested with evil lice. This action will hypnotize them. Do you know what we just did there? We have shown the lice who is boss. We have shown them who holds the drumsticks in the relationship. Most people, they skip this step without realizing that it's one of the most important. Now let us continue getting rid of these lice. I have a few things in my bag here that are going to aid us. number 1. Chopsticks. I'm going to scratch the hill out of your scalp, making the lice's home inhospitable. Sort of like the Mitski album, The Land is inhabitable, and so are we. I was so young when I behaved 25, yet now I find I've grown into a tall child. And that's how we're gonna make these lice feel. We're gonna get the emotional damage. I can already tell that these lice, they're scared. And if you can make evil lice feel scared, what can you not accomplish? How do you feel about strawberry cheesecake ice cream? It's currently my favorite. Good. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna take a really good listen for the lice, and I'm gonna see what they have to say. Perhaps they've reconsidered our negotiation. I don't think that they have, if I'm being entirely truthful, though. I think that they are standing their ground. I think that they are extremely stubborn, which I find extremely disappointing. Let's crank this up a notch, shall we? This is Evil Lice Repellent. Even a drop of this can cause chaos in the ecosystem of their world. Hear that? This is the oil of agony and despair. This light is going to act like a sun, burning the retinas of anyone who dares to disrespect you and your scalp. Being the evil lice, of course. Let's do a quick massage. We're going to work this oil into the scalp. Just focus to the sensations of my fingers, scratching, stimulating your hair follicles. Excellent. You've done an excellent job today. To end things, I have this Burt's Bees for dogs brush. But, I mean, our hair is no different than a poodle's. Poodle is a dog. Don't see anything wrong with it. To just brush out your hair. Get rid of any knotting, any tangles that I might have caused from today. And I'll let you know that this kind of treatment, the lice aren't just gonna be gone tomorrow, sadly. This kind of treatment is like sending an eviction notice. The lice still have to leave on their own. They still have to take their little lice briefcases and skedaddle, but it should ease you in knowing that they are going to do that, without a doubt in my mind. They are gone. You do not have anything to worry about, to fear, because your scalp is known to not be their home. It's like we stuck a little flag, a little road sign even. We've changed their street names, we've changed their addresses, and I know this sounds cruel, but the alternative is murder, so I don't know which is better, but yeah, it's definitely been a while since I've done a lice check on anyone. I've been working with a friend for a little bit, been given some measurements, and I've been working on a project. It's definitely taken a while. But once this project is completed, I think it'll make a true change in the world. Sadly, I just haven't had time for lice checks, but I know a lot of people still need help, and I am more than happy to provide help in any way that I can. ceases to exist. I am manifesting good vibes. And I hope for kindness in your future. Thank you for coming to see me. I am always here for you if you need me, or a lice check or anything. And yeah, see you next time. Goodbye. Hey, so are we okay? Are we good? I know that our last encounter ended in a bit of an awkward situation, but I'd like to consider you a friend. So I think that we're okay, right? Yeah, okay, good. Well, I'm happy to hear that, especially since we have to sit together in this class today. Does my hair look okay? Looks good, okay, thank you. And I just have to say that I still think your hair is really beautiful. And I was just wondering if I could play with it a little bit in class before it starts. I just think that your hair is so wonderful, and the way it feels is really incredible. Yeah, I could just sniff you for hours, but I won't. But I could. Anyways, I have tools. First, let's start with chopsticks. Very relaxing, okay? I'm going to use these to part the hair, just parting it to get a better inspection, and this is very relaxing, okay? To feel on the scalp with my hairline. Oh, I was a little bit off. With my hairline, you can see, very relaxing, so it's going to feel just as relaxing on you as you feel the hair from the follicle being parted. Okay, and I'm just taking a thorough inspection. Just lightly scratching the scalp. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Okay, just taking inspection. I'm just noticing there's a few knots in your hair. So before we proceed, I'm just gonna brush it. I only have this cat brush. I really like cats. Have you ever pet a cat before? It's like the feeling of none other. It is bliss. It is spiritual, like the man at the gas stations who dances freely without let's check your scalp. I'm just so impressed with your hair health. What shampoo do you use? Oh, it's just, I'm jealous. A normal level of jealous, but I am a little bit jealous. Do you like carrot cake? I love carrot cake. I want to make a carrot cake. I'm being precise and specific and thorough. Okay. Thorough. So quit chat with me because I can't do a good enough job. I need to understand your scalp. Look, I'm concerned that your scalp has had alien intervention. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just act really calm and non-suspicious, and no one will notice. No one's gonna notice, okay? No one's gonna notice. No one will notice. Hey, yeah, so there definitely are quite a few strands of gray in your hair, but don't worry, I'm going to pluck them all out, okay, before reason. What's with that? Rude. What am I gonna eat for lunch? I don't know yet. this is in fact my real hair. I know everybody wants to say that it's a wig, but could something as luscious and nice be a wig? No way. Okay, come on, I'm not that rich. Let's be real here. So yeah, all natural, coming right out of my head. Okay, yeah, this is my real hair, honey. Anyways, so I'm noticing that in your presumably real hair, is that yours? Yeah, you have a lot of grays. Did you know that? Okay, well, I could help you pluck them out. I've got all of the supplies right here if you're interested. Okay, let me start off by brushing. Oh, the hairs in my nose. Just parting the hair to take a look, making sure you don't have lice. I hate lice. Okay, I don't work on clients who have lice. No siree bob. No siree bob. Yeah, so I'm just coming through here and just completely to do hair. Stay still for me. It's very nice, by the way, your head of hair that you've got going on. Yeah, some people's hair is like chunky or clunky. Yours, I like it. I like the texture. I like the feel of it, the look of it. I'm thinking. I'm just thinking it would look great on me. I mean, it looks okay on you, but I just think that, imagine how great it would look on me. Could you imagine? I could. Okay. Anyway, just click here. Good. Okay, awesome. I'm going to begin by giving your ends out of a trim. It's just a part of the service. Complimentary. Don't worry about it. Just gonna come around the back. Excellent. Thank you. And I'm just gonna you could just leave all the hair that I brush off onto the floor. Just leave that. Please don't touch it. I just want to do a further inspection to make sure that you do not have lice, because once again, I do not operate on people who have lice. Good. Staying still. I'm not seeing any creepy crawlies crawling around. None that I can my hair. It shed it again. It's probably because I'm doing this cleanse. Yeah, it's a cleanse, like for your body, but I think it also cleanses the hair. See this hairline? You think I got them off your scalp. Oop. Sorry, my legs are falling asleep, so I just gotta move. Just stay still so I can remove all of the strands of hair. Staying still just so I can remove almost done here. And then I think that you're set, that I've done my work, that I've done everything that I could to help you today, because yeah, I think that just collecting all the gray hairs here, I think that you're good for today, but maybe you could come back. I know that you might not see them, but trust me, girl, we see them. We see those gray hairs. I know that it's hard when they're your own, but yeah, but I can help with that a lot. And of course, I do haircuts. I do treatments. I do spa stuff. I do dyeing. I do all sorts of things. So if you are interested, yeah, I do my own hair too, of course. I do I cut my own hair. I do everything. I wouldn't let another soul touch this head of hair, because are you kidding me? Like, I cannot trust other people with the hair that I have so graciously grown out of my head. I could never trust anybody to respect each and every little strand of hair. I couldn't trust anybody to withhold, refrain from using negative words about my hair. That's a big thing. Kind of like rice, you know, like the experiments with rice. Yeah, I believe in that, so I don't like it when people say negative words to my hair, because it's growing. Just like people. We are all growing, and we deserve respect, just like hair. Exactly. Yes. Whoa. I don't know why I feel like share so much right now. Okay, let's get a new piece of tape really quick. Just staying perfectly still here so I can Thanks. It's just there's nowhere really else to think. Thanks. Yeah, okay. It's an okay class. I don't know. How do you feel? I agree. It's informative. Um, yeah, I do. I'm also, in the art class after, yeah. And you're like doing like volleyball stuff then, right? Cool, that's pretty cool. How are you, how's the season going? It's been good. I don't know, volleyball talk. Oh, hey, that sounds good. I don't know, but good, okay, yeah, cool. This might be weird. Don't feel pressure to say yes, and excuse me if it is, but you have really nice hair. Yeah, you're welcome. Would it be possible for me to like play with it until the teacher gets here? Cause I don't know where Mr. Fredrickson is, but I don't see him, so yeah, and he's pretty chill about that kind of stuff. I mean, have you seen Alex and Birdie? I mean, they're up to all sorts of weird things over in the back of class. I'm pretty sure one time Alex removed somebody's toe fungus. I don't know if that's just a rumor, but anyways, I brought some stuff in my bag. I could just like brush it and then do like a little like a scalp check and stuff, relaxing. Cool. You do have gorgeous hair. Do you like dye it and stuff? Cool. So I just got this comb. It's black and it kind of matches your aesthetic, and it's got the little teeth in it, which is kind of scary. I wouldn't want real teeth through my hair, but anyways. And yeah, it's got this little big side, so you can just like part there like that. So yes, you're cool, you're comfortable. Awesome. So I'll just brush before I start playing because I don't want to tangle anything. chopsticks that, don't worry, I do not eat with. They are only, I can't really use chopsticks very well, but they're only for hair purposes, I promise. Just scratching the scalp here a little bit, seeing how the scalp will react. It's not too sensitive, good. I'm not seeing anything. I mean, you just have such healthy hair. It looks amazing. Parting, massaging, just a little bit. Good. And you're still comfortable, you're still doing good. Okay, awesome. I mean, yeah, I know it's very relaxing, very tingly, very soothing. Reminds me of like childhood and stuff, but hey, I'm more than happy to play with your hair anytime you want to. Yeah, I find it fun, so that sounded weird, sorry. No, okay, cool. Cool. Okay, well, I guess we can retire the chopsticks. Which one did you prefer? Chopsticks or ear picks? Which one? And I will kind of end this little session with just a little scalp massage, if that's cool with you. Cool. into the human clinic today. I hear that you have concerns of being infested with humans. Now, don't worry. This doesn't mean you're unhygienic. Don't be embarrassed. Nobody here is judging. Humans are very nasty. Can be violent. Can be annoying. They are annoying. Let's be honest. They are very annoying to have to deal with, but don't worry. Most lice have to deal with humans at least once in their lifetime. So, you're not alone. And just want to make you feel comfortable here. Truly, you don't have to fear anything. Just relax, sit back, and honestly, I find human checks to be very relaxing, personally. So, we're just going to check your head for any signs of humans, and if you do, we can treat you, but it can be a lengthy process, to be honest. First, let's at least do the check. Alright, so I'm going to begin by brushing your skin. I have this rat tail comb. I always call it rat tooth. That's not what it's called. And this can irritate the humans. They are very easily irritated, let me remind you. This will irritate them, and they should start to maybe make online videos about the attacks and saying that they will complain to the manager. Of course, there is no manager to your scalp. It's very weird. But others will talk about it in more of a pitiful way. Sometimes they might try to sell products with their trauma from the experience. Anyways, it'll become very clear if there are humans, as there will be outrage at the discomfort. So, let us begin. Is a very effective way of checking for humans. I'm just going to be brushing along here and seeing what we can see. Using the pick here, just to get a little more detailed with it. But the teeth of the comb are very useful for getting larger areas. How do you feel? Still feeling comfortable? Excellent. Just relax, breathe. I'm gonna get all of these nasty, pesky humans out, if there is any, which, by the way, I haven't seen any signs of humans. No litter, no arguments, just both very common. In general, humans can be a little disrespectful to the place they live, and then others care very much. So they tend to be very passionate, and they tend to argue and fight back and forth, but I haven't seen any protests or anything like that. All good signs, of course. There's the chance that the humans are living harmoniously, which can happen. And in that case, it'll take a little bit more for us to discover these pests. I'm just going to continue brushing, and then we're going to begin with the inspection. Okay, seems pretty good. Here, just some chopsticks. And just gonna be using this to inspect your head. Just stay still and we will continue. Just gonna also scratch just a little bit, just to see what I can see. Worst comes to worst, we can always try the slime videos method. I find that putting on some slime videos keeps them very entertained and they lose all sense of security. So they tend to come out because they get curious and they want to check the slime videos out. So I've done that in extreme measures. Why again did you say that you think you are infested with humans? What's it? You're feeling irritable. Yeah. That'll do it. Oh, interesting. You've been feeling the need to, industrialize, right? I see. You want to leave your roots of nature and bug life and pick up and start up capitalism. That'll do it. That's definitely the worst parts of being human, and it's very common for their negative traits to leach and to boil down under the skin, if that makes sense. So that's why people tend to associate those symptoms with having humans. But I mean, you're looking good. Maybe you could have something else wrong with you that might be causing your symptoms. Could it be anything else you might be aware of? Maybe. Okay. Good to know at least. It's just good to keep in mind. Well, I'm really not seeing anything with my chopsticks. Another option we have is to use this little spoolie. Basically, I'm just going to rub it against the skin, and it tends to, once again, create some hostility in the environment. Tends to bring forth the humans, tend to get them complaining. And once we can get them complaining, we'll get them loud. Yeah, at least one. We just need one. That's all we need. So, and then it's really easy to find the rest. One bad apple, I'm telling you. Anyways, okay, let's begin here. I'm just going to This is also a great tool for exfoliation. Stay still, stay still. gonna take a little inspection here just to see what I can see. Just make sure you stay still and I'm really not seeing any signs of them. No, I'm truly not. No smog or smoke in this and coming out of you, because a lot of times they will build factories and it just pollutes the environment of your head. It's very unfortunate, but that's what they tend to do. And I'm not noticing any offices, any 9 to 5 employees who are just waiting for the next coffee break. I'm not noticing anything like that at all. It's quite strange, to be honest. I'm just gonna kind of massage your skin a little bit. Sometimes with special techniques you can get a better feel for what's the environment is looking like. Yeah. So I'm just going to entirely honest, I think you're clean. I haven't had a single human, which is great news that I'm very happy to report. Because if an outbreak happened, it's a whole ordeal, one that no louse wants to deal with. So, thank you for coming in today. But the human clinic, I'm very happy to report that you seem to have no signs of humans. Of course, if symptoms get worse, if you notice any humans in your environment, please come back. And we are always willing to help our patients and do our best to improve your life. Nobody wants to deal with humans, so just know that you are not alone. And we are here for you, to support you in difficult times, such as having to interact with humans. We are happy to take that burden on for you. Alright, I hope I don't have to see you again anytime soon.